Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the Daily Donald, your go-to source for the latest and most controversial updates from President Trump's second term. Today marks day 20, and we've got a lineup of explosive stories that are shaking up both national and international arenas. From executive orders causing global ripples to high-stakes legal battles and diplomatic dramas, we've got it all covered. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Remember, we go live at 1,000 subs, and you won't want to miss it. First up, President Trump has signed an executive order cutting financial assistance to South Africa. The administration accuses the South African government of unjust racial discrimination against white Afrikaner farmers. This move comes in response to a law signed by President Cyril Ramaphosa that allows for the expropriation of land without compensation in certain circumstances. The Trump administration has also offered asylum to affected Afrikaners in the U.S. Critics argue that this decision could strain U.S.-South Africa relations and impact regional stability. Supporters, however, praise the move as a stand against racial discrimination. In media news, President Trump's $10 billion lawsuit against CBS's 60 Minutes has taken a new turn. The lawsuit alleges deceptive editing of a Kamala Harris interview. CNN's Jake Tapper has criticized Paramount Global and owner Sherry Redstone for considering a settlement, calling it a surrender that compromises journalistic integrity. Tapper argues that settling would set a dangerous precedent, potentially encouraging more lawsuits aimed at intimidating the press. This case highlights the ongoing tension between the Trump administration and major media outlets. Back on the home front, a group of demonstrators gathered outside Trump International Golf Club in Florida to protest the administration's stringent immigration policies. The protesters carried signs and chanted slogans like, "Immigrants make America great." This demonstration underscores the ongoing public debate over the administration's actions to enhance border security, implement asylum bans, and reconsider birthright citizenship. The protests reflect the deep divisions in public opinion regarding immigration reform. In a move that's raising eyebrows in the arts community, President Trump announced plans to dismiss the current board of trustees of the Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts and appoint himself as chairman. He criticized the center for hosting events like drag shows, particularly those targeting youth, and emphasized his vision for restoring its greatness. The Kennedy Center responded by affirming its historic bipartisan support and stated that it has not received any official communication from the White House regarding these changes. This unprecedented move could have significant implications for the future of the nation's cultural institutions. On the international stage, a hot mic incident revealed Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau expressing concerns that President Trump might attempt to annex Canada, making it the 51st state. Trudeau suggested that Trump's interest in Canada may be driven more by its abundant resources than by issues like migration or drugs. This revelation comes amid escalating trade tensions, with Trump threatening steep tariffs on Canadian goods. The Canadian government is now strategizing its response to these potential threats, highlighting the fragile state of U.S.-Canada relations. In Middle Eastern affairs, President Trump has proposed that the United States take long-term control over the Gaza Strip and oversee its reconstruction, temporarily relocating nearly 2 million Palestinians. This proposal has sparked widespread condemnation from Palestinians and international officials. The scale of rebuilding Gaza is massive, with the United Nations estimating that about 70% of structures are either destroyed or damaged. The reconstruction effort is expected to cost tens of billions of dollars and could take decades. This move adds a new layer of complexity to the already intricate dynamics of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Domestically, a federal judge has temporarily blocked the Trump administration's efforts to dismantle the U.S. Agency for International Development, USAID. This decision comes after a lawsuit filed by federal and foreign service workers' unions. The administration's plan to overhaul USAID has faced criticism from various quarters, with concerns about potential humanitarian crises and increased global instability. The legal battle highlights the challenges the administration faces in implementing its vision for government reform. In a move that's fueling political tensions, President Trump has revoked former President Joe Biden's security clearance, preventing him from receiving daily intelligence briefings. Trump announced this decision on his Truth Social platform, citing a precedent set by Biden in 2021 after the January 6 Capitol attack. This action is part of a broader campaign of retribution against former officials and has sparked debates about the norms of political conduct and the treatment of former presidents. Lastly, President Trump has demanded that the Secret Service provide comprehensive information on 2 individuals who attempted to assassinate him. He emphasizes his right to this information, expressing frustration over perceived delays and withholding under the previous administration. This demand underscores the administration's focus on transparency and accountability in matters of national security. And there you have it, the major developments from day 20 of President Trump's second term. Each of these actions carries significant implications, both domestically and internationally. What are your thoughts? Are these bold moves steering the nation in the right direction, or do they raise concerns about overreach and international relations? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Remember, we go live at 1,000 subs, bringing you real-time updates and analyses. Thanks for tuning in to the Daily Donald. See you next time.